man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if you want me anymore. I said, why is that your greatest concern? What about your education? What about your grades? He said, well, my grades are so-so now. Before they were good. I said, where's your focus? What do you do when you get home? He said, I go home, I get on my guitar, and I play, and up under my bed is a bottle of wine and whiskey. Dad, parents didn't know about it. So every night before he went to bed, instead of focusing on education, he used to get wasted. It's high school level now. He's in high school, he used to just get wasted, playing his music. So I said, I'm gonna use a fake name, Joey. I said, you've got to start making the right choices. I said, you do not have a second chance to get it right. He said, what do you mean I don't have the second chance? Tomorrow is here. I said, how do you know you're going to be here tomorrow? How did they know that they were going to be here the next day? How do you know you have full access to tomorrow? Start thinking. What could you have done today have made your day a little bit better in education-wise? One key thing with young people that hinders your education, and it's so important, is attitude. How you approach today towards education begins with attitude. You cannot defeat the giant unless you have the right attitude. The right attitude defeats any giant. The right attitude don't quit. Mike Dicker said one time, he said, look, I do not quit. Arnold Palmer said, look, although I look at the leaderboard and I see that I'm in a bad situation, I've got a no quit attitude. And that's how I win. That's how he wins. So what? Odds are stacked against you. Okay. But the attitude to say, I can finish this thing. I can do this thing. I can complete my goal. I'm not a success in Dr. So-and-so eyes, but I'm a success because of what my history used to be. I'm not a success in so-and-so eyes, but I'm a success because I'm walking with a purpose. I've got a predestined purpose for my life. My attitude is fixed that I shall finish this thing. I shall take full access of education. I'll study. My attitude in the morning when I get up in the morning, it shall be right. I know my professor is coming down on me hard with loads of work. But you knew that when you got in here, that college is a whole new different game. No one is here to babysit you. You're walking into this mature level where they say, okay, it's your time now. It's time for you to make certain choices. Do I go out and drink today? Do I go out and party? Or do I study? What is your choice for your education? Are you just satisfied with the norm? Are you just trying to barely get by with education? Or are you trying to exceed abundantly what your thinking is? Don't settle for here. Reach. Grab hold to the right attitude, and you shall and you will accomplish what you set out. You've got to. There's no failure in you. Your path don't have failure. You have determined when you walked into ASU that you are going to succeed. What's your choice? Roadblocks? Do you have roadblocks? Look at this man standing in front of you, tired, blindfolded. Colleges now, back in '80, didn't have wheelchair access. Neither could the blind read the wall to tell them what classroom they could go in. But now colleges have access. Every one of you have walked in here on your own 2 feet and you're not blind. And here we have people with disabilities that have decided to make the right choice to educate themselves, even with their handicap. This man, I know, has 1 arm, but yet he strives to go to school and educate himself. A lady, blind, has to walk around with a stick, but yet she walks around at the university knowing exactly where her class is. Isn't that something? That she hadn't allowed her handicap to stop her from making the right choice. Oh, sure, she could have given up and said, look, I have a handicap. I'm blind, so therefore, I'm just going to sit back and collect my disability for this handicap. But no, she decided within herself, despite her handicap, to educate yourself. Anybody in here handicapped? No, I don't think so. But we have handicapped ourselves with our thinking. We've allowed ourselves to be blinded with our thinking and handicapped with our thinking. We are not to be this way. Can you see anything in front of you? Now I need you to walk to that door for me. Now I need you to make the right and correct choices getting to that door. No one is going to help you out. You're your own person. You make the right choices on educating yourself on how to reach your goal. Your goal is the door. Your goal is the door. For some of you, your goal is to finish college despite your circumstances. Why did you choose the wall to get to your goal? That's what your faculty is here for. They're here to guide you when you don't know where you're going. Now I need you to walk back with me. Now I need you not to use the wall. And I'm not going to direct you. I need you not to use anything.
I need to chill though.